Hey, loot lovers, what's up? Today we're diving into a handful of fresh free titles on Steam. Without further ado, let's get down to it. Hey gamers, welcome to the world of My Adventure Book. Picture this: Jack, a regular library goer, stumbles upon a mysterious tome that whisks him straight into a vibrant, puzzle-laden realm. From the moment you flip the first page, you're handed a quest to solve riddles, hunt for hidden objects, and help quirky locals. It's that sweet spot between a classic adventure and a brain teaser. What sets it apart is the visual style switch. At any time, you can toggle between different art modes, think watercolor, pixel art, even a neon glow aesthetic, giving the same world a fresh look and feel. That keeps the scenery fresh and the exploration exciting. The puzzles are clever, but not over the top, letting you progress at a comfortable pace while still feeling that aha moment. And the narrative is charming. It's like reading a children's storybook with a twist of mystery. If you love it, the developers are open to support. Your contributions could unlock a sequel with even bigger worlds and more elaborate minigames. So grab your virtual book, dive in, and let the adventure begin. Bandits vs. Lords. Epic clash drops you straight into a war-torn world where every click builds your destiny. The base building feels fresh, drag and drop structures, unlock traps, and watch your kingdom grow in a way that feels genuinely strategic. You're not just constructing, you're planning a battlefield, deciding where to place that cannon or that hidden spike trap before the enemy even knows you're there. The army system is solid. Troops level up, learn unique skills, and the special abilities can swing a skirmish in a single breath. Real-time PvP is fast, which keeps the adrenaline pumping, but sometimes the lack of cooldowns on those abilities can feel a bit unbalanced. If you're unlucky, a single powerful unit can wipe out an entire squad. Raiding is a highlight. The loot tables reward cleverness over grind, and the thrill of plundering a rival's village is hard to beat. Clans add another layer. Alliance politics make you think about diplomacy as much as you think about strategy. However, the free-to-play model leans a bit heavy on the in-app purchases. Progress can feel slow if you're not willing to pay for the resource bundles. Also, the PV Bandit campaign is a decent filler, but it doesn't offer the same depth as the PvP battles. All in all, Bandits vs. Lords delivers a polished, fast-paced strategy experience that's perfect for mobile gamers craving empire building and quick skirmishes. If you're ready to lead a clan, outsmart rivals, and claim the throne, this game is worth your time and maybe a little coin. Welcome to Chrono Space 7, a fast-paced isometric twin-stick shooter that throws you straight into the heart of a war-torn galaxy. From the moment you fire your first shot, the screen explodes with waves of hostile ships and monstrous creatures, each demanding quick reflexes and clever use of your arsenal. The game rewards experimentation, pick up new skills, level up, and watch your ship evolve into a force to be reckoned with. Every upgrade feels earned, especially when you dive into the colorful dioramas that map out the galaxy's progression. But Chrono Space 7 isn't just about blasting through enemies. It gives you a real sense of purpose. You can choose to defend the beleaguered planets, turning those frantic battles into massive experience bonanzas that push your character to the next tier. The more you help, the stronger you become, and the closer you get to confronting the looming threat at the galaxy's core. In short, it's a polished, adrenaline-driven shooter with meaningful progression and a moral choice that adds depth to the chaos. If you're looking for a game that keeps your thumbs moving and your brain engaged, Chrono Space 7 is ready to launch you into action. In a world where every pixel matters, this action puzzle title throws you straight into the heart of frantic, dot-collecting chaos. With 30 distinct levels, each a tight puzzle of timing and strategy, you'll find yourself navigating tight corridors, dodging two relentless foes, and using blocks like a chess master's pieces. Push a block to the edge, drop it on a chaser, and you're both savior and risk. Crushing yourself will cost a life just as catching an enemy does. The time limit on every stage adds a ticking urgency that keeps your heart racing. And the option to restart at the cost of a life or quit to the title screen offers a quick escape from a dead end. Control feels crisp whether you're on a keyboard, a controller, or the on-screen joystick. The game's menu lets you replay cleared scenes or shuffle button positions for comfort, a nice touch for accessibility. However, the learning curve can be steep. Mastering the block mechanics takes practice, and the tight window on some levels feels unforgiving. Still, the blend of puzzle depth and action intensity makes it a rewarding challenge. If you're up for a test of patience and reflex, this title offers a satisfying, if sometimes brutal, adventure. Dancing with Shadows. Prologue drops you straight into a gothic tapestry of choice and consequence. 3 protagonists, 3 love interests, and a web of branching paths that ripple across the entire series. Every decision feels significant. There are no wrong answers, but each answer reshapes the characters you're steering. The romance routes evolve dynamically, so a single playthrough won't reveal every nuance. With over 1,000 lines of dialogue and hidden endings tucked away, the game rewards multiple playthroughs, letting you peel back layers of the story and the personas of the heroes. As the first chapter in a 4-part saga, it delivers a complete narrative arc while setting the stage for deeper mysteries. If you enjoy visual novels that let your choices truly matter, this one's a haunting, engaging experience you'll want to revisit. Hey everyone, let's dive into this charming little gem that's sure to make you smile. Kimchi, a curious kitten, takes you on a whirlwind tour through a history museum that feels like a watercolor painting come to life. From the sun-kissed pyramids of ancient Egypt to the serene bamboo groves of feudal Japan, each diorama is a feast for the eyes and a playground for the mind. The puzzles are clever but never frustrating, letting players of all ages hop, jump, and solve with ease. Controls feel buttery smooth, and the whole experience has that nostalgic, movie-classic vibe you love. If you're looking for a relaxed, family-friendly adventure that puts you in a cat's paws, Kimchi is the perfect pick. Grab a comfy spot and let the kitten's journey whisk you away. Panzerkampf drops you straight into the thick of a WWI tank war, but with a twist, you can actually choose the tanks that history never let fight together. From the classic Tiger and Sherman to prototype concepts that never made it to production, every chassis feels authentic, and the game's balance keeps you from feeling like you need a cash boost to win. The interface is clean and intuitive. Pick your tank, load up ammo, give your crew a quick briefing, and you're in the heat of battle. And it's free to play, so you can focus on strategy instead of microtransactions. Upgrade your gun, engine, or paint job between skirmishes. Train your crew, add camo or stickers, and watch your tank evolve. Play solo or call your friends into the same match. The developers are already working on platoons and clans, so you can coordinate tactics and climb the leaderboards together. Graphically, the game shines. The high-definition rendering pipeline gives every turret and explosive a punchy, realistic look, and the authentic tank sounds, especially that legendary German 88, make you feel like you're right in the front lines. With new modes on the horizon, deathmatch, flag conquest, and more, Panzerkampf isn't just a nostalgia trip. It's a solid, balanced tank PvP experience that keeps growing. What you see is a spoon, a fork, or something in between, and that's exactly how Sight Cutlery feels. The game throws you into a sprawling, handcrafted world that never repeats itself, each level a fresh puzzle of platforming and surprise. You play as Lillian the alien, her trusty mind-controlled spork, give it a name, and it's yours to command. Grab, toss, eat, and even hop midair up to 5 times as you battle a looming abomination on planet Geozeg. With around 30 power-ups and a constantly evolving roster of gimmicks, the question is always what's next? The soundtrack, a collaborative effort with friends, keeps the energy high while the visuals stay crisp and original. Designed with a controller in mind, the game still works on keyboard, and every button is rebindable. It's family-friendly on the surface, but don't be fooled, there are dark moments that might scare the younger audience. After a decade of development, this free title is a fully realized commercial quality experience with no microtransactions or hidden catches. It's a labor of love from Luke Tarlow, a testament to what passion and persistence can create. If you're looking for a quirky, endlessly fresh platformer that keeps you guessing, Psychutlery is worth your time. Formiworld throws you straight into the heart of a dying star's orbit, where every corner feels like a fresh mystery. The world is vast, but it's not just about wandering, it's about discovering, breaking, and learning. The environment is fully destructible, so you can tear through walls, dig into the ground, and uncover secrets that feel truly earned. The art style is a collage of surreal insect motifs, glitchy textures, and those oddly endearing girl with flower eyes characters that make the place feel both uncanny and oddly comforting. Every time you unlock a new tool, whether it's a grappling hook, a mining laser, or a bioscanner, you're given a new way to interact with the world, and that progression feels genuinely rewarding. Atmosphere is a big win. The ambient soundtrack shifts seamlessly with your location, turning a quiet canyon into an ominous, echo-filled abyss in seconds. It's never intrusive, just the perfect backdrop to your exploration. What sets Formiworld apart is its sense of personal discovery. There's no hand-holding. You'll stumble, fail, and eventually piece together the story of a lost civilization in your own time. The game rewards curiosity, and the more you dig, the more you'll notice details others might miss. If you're into open-world exploration, love a good mystery, and appreciate a world that reacts to your actions, Formiworld is a must-play. And if you're ready to dive deeper, the Wanderise Writings DLC expands the story further, though it's not required to enjoy the core experience. In short, Formiworld is a beautifully crafted, endlessly intriguing adventure that will keep you scrolling, digging, and dreaming for hours. A Block World is a wild, over-the-top adventure that doesn't take itself too seriously. Imagine wandering through golden fields and towering trees, only to have your peace shattered by a horde of ugly beasts. The game's core mechanic is simple: smash, smash, smash. Every hit teaches you something new, unlocking powers that let you punch the world harder and faster. Looting is a big part of the fun. Steal gear from your fallen foes and stack up your arsenal. The developers even joke about the ethics of looting the deceased, but in the end, it's all about getting stronger for the next big brawl. Along the way, you'll meet quirky characters who can help you, but don't get too distracted by their side quests. The main goal is always to keep smashing. The humor is relentless, the pacing fast, and the combat satisfying. A Block World isn't a deep narrative masterpiece, but it's a solid, laugh-inducing, action-packed experience that will keep you on your toes and your fists moving. If you're looking for a game that's all about having a good time and smashing things, this is the one. Clean Break is a brief, first-person meditation on loss that feels more like a ritual than a game. You wander through an unassuming house, and the only thing that really matters is what you choose to break. Every piece of furniture you smash is a quiet act of letting go, a symbolic way of shattering the memories that still cling to the walls. The game's 20-minute runtime feels like a heartbeat, intense yet oddly soothing, like a short film that lingers in your mind long after you stop playing. The visuals are understated, with a muted color palette that mirrors the somber tone of grief. The sound design is subtle, letting silence speak louder than dialogue. There's no flashy combat or high-stakes plot. Instead, Clean Break invites you to confront your own emotional clutter. Each smash feels like a cathartic release, and the house morphs in response, showing how our surroundings change when we finally let go. If you're looking for a game that turns the act of breaking objects into a powerful, introspective experience, Clean Break delivers a quiet, resonant journey that will stay with you long after the final piece is shattered. Alright folks, that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you won't miss any of the next updates. Thanks for watching, see you next time.